The House invited dozens of Indiana state GOP lawmakers to participate in policy talks today as part of a series of meetings the White House is having with several states to find ways to further the Trump administration's agenda.
The meeting comes amid an intense debate in Indiana about whether to redraw congressional lines early and to do so before the 2026 midterms. Fox 59 State House reporter Hannah Adamson found out what happened during that White House meeting.
Indiana Republicans say their roughly 4-hour-long meeting at the White House covered a wide array of topics, from Medicaid to immigration to education. They also confirmed tonight they did speak with Vice President J.D. Vance about redistricting mid-decade, a move universally condemned by Indiana Democrats.
This is throwing Hoosier voters into the garbage.
Tuesday, Indiana Democrats expressed outrage over Republican colleagues meeting at the White House, in part to discuss redistricting ahead of the 2026 midterms.
They went to help Donald Trump cheat to win.
Our congressional districts are already gerrymandered.
One Indiana Republican who was at the White House says the vice president made his case to the roughly 50 lawmakers present to redistrict early.
A lot of folks after were asking each other, hey, what do you think now? What do you think about this? And
State Representative Craig Haggard says the discussion was cordial and that the vice president acknowledged it's ultimately up to state leaders to make the call.
it was not a, hey, do this or else. It was, hey, this is why we believe, and hopefully you'll believe the way we do. But he left it up to us.
As for the possibility of a special session as a result of Tuesday's White House meeting,
I'm making the assumption we'll go into special session. I don't know that. I've not been told that. But I think that as lawmakers, before we make a decision, yes or no, we should meet and see what is presented to us and see if that makes sense.
we did reach out to state Republican leadership for comment. We have yet to hear back. In studio, Hannah Adamson, Fox 59 News.
Hannah, thank you.